I should have realized the fate of this footage would be for an update video, because it was just sitting in the corners of my computer hard drive for the longest time, just to give you an idea of how long this one was on the back burner. It had an original commentary that I'm now dubbing over to be more recent commentary. This particular Extreme Z event for Dokkan took place during the start of the 300 million global downloads, and we've already been done with that. And, you know, it was just sitting there doing nothing, so I'm figuring, well, let's not waste the footage. Let's do something with it. Let's give a Koopa's Pointless Mobile update. Wow, I love how, like, the microphone kind of peaked when I clapped there. Hopefully it didn't, like, destroy it. Again, I'm using the shitty onboard laptop microphone, so I'm bound to cut in and out. I don't care. For the 5 people who are watching, who are bearing with it, thank you. But, alright, so where do I start? I guess we should just start with Dokkan, since it's the thing on screen. So overall, kind of walked out of the 300 million downloads okay. I ended up getting, spoiler alert, even though you guys didn't see it, because I didn't record my summons after the initial summons, I didn't end up getting an LR cell. It took me about like 800 stones, but I finally did it, which is rough considering, all in all, after the fact, Gohan is still leagues better for certain things, and I wish I would have had him, considering right now the legendary Goku event's out and he just kind of tears it a new asshole, because my global doesn't really have anything set up for it. My JP, however, yo, it got the most babied summon in the world right now. I'm just gonna put this screen up, because this is in the height of like JP getting some new animations, which are pretty cool. The animation I got was weird. It showed Krillin 18 and Boo. Now, I don't know if Krillin 18 counted as a combo or not, I'm not sure. And then, when Goku did the Kamehameha, it kind of just went a while. Like, it was just super elongate, and I'm like, does this want to hurry up or something? Because it didn't feel right. I didn't know if they lengthened it to do the animations, but lo and behold, not only did I get the new Future Gohan, but I got the new hit. And I'm like, man, why can't that happen on my global? Because I got destroyed when the LR androids came out, because I was just looking for an LR. I didn't get any. I don't remember how many stones I put into that banner, like probably 300 or something, along the lines of the event itself, but I got dicked hard, so. Whew. But then, freaking JP also, like, I don't think I put many as multis in that, and it at least got a dupe of the old LR Gohan, so. Again, good for it, I guess. I guess that was its repentance for how shafted I got on that Piccolo banner. Who could say? Now, the main important one, the one that I considered my kind of main mobile game for a while that I've kind of been spacing out a bit, and I go into detail a little bit on this on a summoning video that I haven't got up at this point, but, what do I want to say about this? Well, let's just get into it, and then I'll explain from there. Fire Emblem Heroes has been like my main game for a while, and I had a really bad session. I mean, a really, not the video you're gonna see, I mean, I'll just spoil this much. The video's trash. When I get it up, don't watch it. There's no point. I literally only did it because Halloween is coming back around for like different gacha game events, and Fire Emblem, Halloween's where I started, so it wouldn't feel right to not do a Halloween one, even though I shouldn't, because it was really garbage, and nobody should watch that video because it was so garbage, even though the 2 people who usually pity me and watch it, they shouldn't watch it either. So, yeah, before that, I had a really bad run with the Dancer banner, of all things. It was about as bad as my legendary Ryoma summons. Now, for those of you who don't know, with legendary Ryoma, I got up to a 13.5% pity rate before that thing broke. And I tried to use money to break it, and it didn't. And when I finally did break it, it was a card I didn't want. this was about in the same vein. I think on the Dancer banner, if I remember right, I got to about, I think close to legendary banner rates. I think it was about 7.5 or 8%. I don't remember the exact. I wish I would have screen capped it like I did the other one, but it was just so awful. It's only the second worst because I did get who I want plus a bonus other Dancer unit, so it wasn't that bad, but the same still happened. I put in money, it didn't break the raid, but the raid finally got broken due to other means, but at least I came out with what I wanted, so it wasn't that rough. But now with that game, I really do feel like as the game has gone on, I don't know if my luck is just like taken a nosedive or whatever, but I really do feel like it's harder to get things in that game now for whatever reason. So at this point, with me, I don't think I'm gonna try to push out as much Fire Emblem stuff as I normally did do. I really do feel like I need to play that game how I played Dragalia and just stack and stack and stack and stack and go for units that I really want and not so much kind of want. Like on that Dancer banner, I forget her name. I'm so just like appalled. Why am I Ishtar? Jesus Christ! It was the one I did the dumb like nerd video on. She got a Dancer alt, but Ishtar was just one I kind of wanted. But I just kept going down and down into a pit of like summoning, and it didn't work, and I didn't feel good afterwards. So because of my own crappy luck, I think Fire Emblem's now gonna take a back burner. I mean, of course I'll summon when I have like a bunch of stuff to summon with, but I really do feel like at this point I need to use like 400 before I can get a single one. Because right now on that Halloween banner, I think I'm down to like a combined total of close to 200 orbs with still no 5-star. That rate's still building up. It's almost 5%. That's pretty bad. And then once I break that rake, I'm going on I'm not summoning until it's like one that I really, really want, like Female Violet, for example. Even if it's holiday banners, because I used to summon to at least get 2 holiday units. Then when my luck got bad, it went down to, okay, let me at least try to get 1 holiday unit. But now it's gotten to the point like, no, fuck it, not even a holiday unit. Even if I like am slightly intrigued by them, no, I don't care, I'm not getting them. So that's the deal with that, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't really been doing much videos on here as of late anyway, but that's just due to a whole, like, I'm not over at RTB/Alex's all the time. I'm here at home kind of taking care of my own things, taking care of, you know, my family on the side. I mean, they're like family to me too over there, but you know, I'm kind of back and forth between here and there, and I was there for a while, but we really didn't do any like recording stuff due to just personal life issues and just work-related stuff on my end and his end. So it's, again, it's kind of harder when this is not really your job and it's just more of a fun little thing. I consider it more of a hobby than an actual job type of dealio, which is why you don't hear me with like a top tier quality mic or whatever. So, I mean, if he wants to push it to try as something more, that's more on him. But for me, it's just a passion thingy. It's just a, you know, little fun thing to do. Try to, I guess, help me open up and be a little bit more talkative. If that's really working, I don't know, but. And yeah, the end here, there's some little like fun summons I did. These ones don't show off the cell, but I'm just going to use this as more of an extender to hopefully kind of get my point across. The final gacha game that I am like playing recording, I'm starting to anyway, is Dragalia, and that one's luck is kind of changed for the better. So you might be seeing a little bit more on that, just because it's really, I feel like as the game's gone on, it's really easy to just kind of stock up. And it's more easier to stock up, to kind of save for a unit I want, because, you know, Fire Emblem, I know some of the characters on there, but Dragalia is like its new thing, so it's really only just the ones that catches my eye, like in the game itself, like Mim, for example. Mim's a big one, and we'll get back to her, because it's funny, on the friend Discord, I literally called, I'll probably try to put the message up right now, I literally called that there was going to be a Halloween version of Mim. I said like a witch Mim, It wasn't exactly that, but it was a Halloween meme. So they've sucked me back in. I guess we're gonna do another video for that. It's literally 2 hours away, as I'm recording this right now. It's literally 2 hours away until then. But no, because of my like better pools on that, like I'm having. That's where it is right now in that game. Because lo and behold, another thing I'll just fillily put up here. The one I think Fractured Fractures. I don't know what the banner's called, but we had some free like multis on it. My last one on it kind of had a bad rate on it. Well, not even a bad rate, just the rate is if you do an initial one and get nothing. So like a just 1 up increase, I guess you can explain that. But I'm like, let me throw some tickets at it just to break the rate. This was my first ticket. This lady. Granted, I have Gala Cleo, so I think she's really just going to be sitting there more as like a trophy. But it still felt good to get that in comparison to Fire Emblem that's giving me the middle finger like Dokkan levels. Like, I feel like those games have changed rates all of a sudden. I don't know what happened with the exchange rates. I don't know if Intelligent Systems is slowly trying to like kill the Fire Emblem game or whatever, even though it's like what, they're one that's making them like the second most money or whatever. I think Pokemon Masters is slowly becoming the first. I'm not 100% sure, even though there's like no content in that game for what I know. Maybe Fire Emblem Heroes is still the #1. I'm not 100% on that. Well, I guess Pokemon Go would, but I don't think that's like all Nintendo, because that was done from like a different. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do the high method of click it 3 times, but that didn't work out for me at all. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you for like listening to my stammering, and maybe showing off this really terrible pool that does nothing for me will give me hopefully good luck for Mim, and I can kind of replicate what I did last year with Jagrali's Halloween, and that was when the rates were bad and I got the Elisand like really early on. So hopefully this will pump us up for some decent summonage, and thank you for watching this little filler bit of nonsense, and I will hopefully see the few of you all who decide to show up and watch. Hopefully the Miming 2 will be just as good as the first Mim summons. I can only hope, so that way I don't cry myself to sleep tonight.